Rabid Squirrel Spray, brought to you by Alpha. Have you ever been attacked by a rabid squirrel? Then you must try Rabid Squirrel Spray. Our patented formula is sure to keep the little buggers away. And now you can buy it in a purse size, so it will fit right in with your pepper spray. Call 1-800-9944 and we'll send you a second can absolutely free. Call now.
The London fog hung low over the city. Victoria Pierce pulled up in front of her favorite store and stepped out of her silver car. She started towards the door when she felt a cold breath on the back of her neck. She turned, ready to confront her assailant. The figure was cloaked in a black hood. She barely had time to register what was happening. There was a blood-curdling scream, and a bang, and Victoria slid to the ground, dead. 2 hours later, the police had arrived on the scene after one distressed woman had called 911. She had witnessed the sequence of events that had ultimately left Victoria Pierce lying in a pool of her own blood. After the police had come and roped off the scene, Detective Seamus Williams and his partner Edmund Hillsberg were arriving on the scene.
Seamus, isn't this your ex-wife?
Yes, she is, but I can still work on this case.
Okay, if you're sure, take the body back to the lab and have the ME search for clues as to how she died. It looks like a suicide.
Will do.
Seamus, come over here and look what I found in her purse.
What is it?
It seems there's a gun in her purse. Take this back to the lab, too.
Back at the lab, the medical examiner found out that Victoria had been killed, and the gun Edmund had found was the murder weapon. When the ME dusted the gun for prints, she found none.
So, do you think that it was a suicide?
Honestly, no. It has nothing to do with anything I've found, which isn't much. She was completely healthy. It's just where she was killed. Why would she have killed herself in broad daylight in some place as crowded as Mayfair?
Good thinking, Doc.
Happy to help.
That reminds me, we need to make appointments to meet the witness. Her name is Elizabeth Rond. She's Victoria's best friend and was going to meet her at the store. She was crossing the street when Elizabeth was shot.
Already done. I set up for lunch. I set up one for lunchtime tomorrow at Pearl. I don't think you should go.
That's fine.
Next day, lunchtime, Edmund walked into the crowded restaurant. He was immediately seated at one of the booths towards the back of the restaurant.
All right, let's make this quick and easy.
Just then, a young woman came over, dressed in a fur coat. The detective stood.
Hello, Detective.
Hello, Elizabeth.
The two sat and ordered food. While waiting, Edmund questioned Elizabeth about what she had seen.
So tell me, what did you see the day that Elizabeth was killed?
I was crossing the street on my way to meet Elizabeth for her dress fitting. I saw her get out of the car and walk to the door. Then the car drove past. I heard a bang, and then she was just lying there bleeding.
So you didn't see the killer?
No, I didn't.
I know that Victoria was recently divorced from my partner, Seamus. What can you tell me about that?
Victoria wasn't terribly upset. She had a boyfriend on the side. That was the reason for the divorce. Victoria was already wealthy, and she took half her husband's things. He was very upset about that.
I know about the boyfriend. I already investigated him. He's in Scotland. Do you think Seamus had anything to do with the murder?
I don't know. Victoria has told me that Seamus was prone to rages.
I never heard about that. Maybe I should investigate him.
Back at the station, after reporting to the captain his new findings, Edmund got a search warrant to search Seamus's house. Seamus's flat. After getting the needed search warrant, the detective drove to Seamus's flat. After breaking down the door, he started searching the house. He searched in the kitchen first, peering into the cabinets and drawers. Nothing there. He made his way back into the bedroom. He looked in the closet.
Are those bullets? They are. Oh my golly, Seamus is the killer.
Yes, these bullets definitely matched the gun. I would say that Seamus was the killer.
Wow, who would have thought? Seamus, a killer.
And that was the last and only victim of the man in the black hood.